and Katie are saying this, like dismiss it or go to trial, but slow down, everybody. Next year we'll see Rachel Leviss in court, right? It was next year, I think November. Raquel will be in court against Tom and Ariana. So that's 2 years from the time it started. So sit down, Katie. Ariana, you don't got to sit down. You're busy. Go collect your money, hosting your gigs. But it's great that you say that, but this is a process. Let's respect the legal process. And there's a lot of in between, steps between dismissing and going to jury. So let the law take its course, Miss Maloney. Let the law take its course. Pissing me off here, Sarah.
All right. I've oddly become obsessed with PK's Instagram.
Word.
He's like going on 7 or 8 months sober. He seems to post like a lot of positivity and sobriety stuff. And then recently he posted this picture. He's much heavier. And then his picture now. And he says, me and my unhappy younger self. Do you think his Instagram is like trying to get Dorit's attention? Or do we think this is the Instagram of a single man?
I think the second one. I can't help it. Now, we have more rumors. Everyone keeps saying when it's back, it is the season of Dorit. They're like, think season 7 or 8 Dorit. I think I've heard Dorit step from reliable sources. Dorit takes season 7 and 8 and steps it up. And she ain't playing this season. Garcella said it. Kyle has said it. I think we are just going to see, this is the season of Dorit. You wanted this, Dorit. You got it. I think Dorit is like, okay. So I think I'm excited for this season of Beverly Hills. I always am. They don't have to do anything. Unlike Giselle in the minivan and the broken fucking tire and everything else. And New York too. My girls in Beverly Hills, as far as I'm concerned, don't need to do anything. All they have to do is show up at Cartier and buy something, and then go to lunch, and then go to Gucci, and then just live. I just want to see the fucking wealth. I don't care what they do, but I mean,
my mom.
Hi, I saw her before. A bitchy.
She loves to be in the.
I mean, she can make an appearance. Like we like welcome everyone here. But no, a bitchy ass Dorit. Everyone will love your mom, I'm sure. On the video, they'll tell me I'm a bitch for not acknowledging her.
So she was just saying, "Oh my gosh, everybody can see me." I was like, "Yeah, Mom, we're recording audio and video."
Audio and video.
Yes, Mom. If you walk behind the video, you can. Everybody can see you. Oh my God. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the thing with his Instagram. I feel like he is either single or desperately trying to get in touch with Dorit, but. Boy, a lot of people say he's been living out of hotels for a long time. And it sort of makes sense because I believe like last year when she was filming, didn't he live in the UK half the year? Which kind of, I mean, isn't that sort of something a single man would do? So
they're holding on, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, are they holding on? I'm not sure they're holding on, but they're there.
They're there, yeah.
All right. While we're also in California, let's talk Alexis and John. And what a lot of people feel is the backtracking of a horrendous season and a season that has seen Shannon Beador, who we all should be crapping on for a terrible DUI and then continuing to drink. But, this is the season of Shannon. So what do you make of Alexis is now doing press interviews going, oh, no, John had no intention of ever releasing the video camera footage of Shannon, which, by the way, have you heard that this footage that's supposedly so damning is essentially Shannon almost running over John's daughter?
I have heard that. Yes, I have. I've actually heard those exact words.
So apparently, but okay, so that's part of, I guess, this extremely damaging footage. What do you make of this? Also, John was on, now it's been a hot second, but John was on Watch What Happens Live. He said, Andy was like, John, people really hate you, bud. And people think that, you like, what is going on with Shannon that you won't just sign? Okay, fine. She's going to pay you the 75,000, but she's asked you to not disparage her. And he's like, oh, I would never sign that because everything she said about me has been disparaging, that I fat shamed her and that she paid all the bills. All right. What do you make of all this?
Well, also we might as well just throw in the fact that David Beador, Lesley, his ex, has the restraining order, and she has released all sorts of information about lots of text between them, that David is convinced, or was convinced, that she was sleeping with her ex, and is like, you're
Yeah.
both crooks, you're using my money and you're fucking each other. Apparently, one of the texts mentioned Shannon and said, Shannon is a saint compared to your evil ways. And he also said, I'm being blamed
Isn't
for
that
all
so
of this.
interesting?
Yeah, that is interesting.
Always grass is greener, isn't it?
Grass is always greener. Look, I
I
have
always
to
think it's like,
say, between David and John, it's like, girl, Shannon, you were such a Debbie Downer. Like, I mean, she was more annoying to me, and which I don't think is possible, than Vicky Gunvalson. And it's not just because Vicky sent me a text and I told her to go fuck herself last week. It's just, I find Vicky so annoying and so out of touch. Shannon was so blah, 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 blah. Now we have I mean, you've never looked better. Yes, you're getting a good edit, but I mean, she's like saying, Alexis, I'm going to walk away now. I'm not going to engage in this. Very calm, collective, crying, bearing her soul. This scene between her and Gina was very authentic. I'm very sorry, Gina. You're absolutely right. My DUI is just like yours. I didn't really get it. And I mean, I have to tell you, I've said it before. I mean, the fact that you're reading this about David, man, Shannon, like, first of all, your picker is way off, like the Kardashians. But second, girl, I mean, you are going to Hotel Love with the Countess and Ashley. This woman is going to find somebody. And I don't know if she's going to, honestly, give her the fucking Golden Bachelorette. Because Erika, what's her face? Susan Lucci apparently didn't want it. We already have the season being filmed, but next year, I mean, this woman, however it happens, is actually going to find, I mean, Jesus Christ. Everyone gets bad when I say that. If Vicky fucking Gunvalson can find someone that is sitting by her bedside, and the guy's actually kind of cute when she near dies. I mean, that didn't teach her nothing about life. I mean, you would think after a near-death experience, she would not give a shit about this minutia, and she'd be like, I'm alive. Seemed to do the trick for Madonna. But Vicky's in the fucking weeds over there with fucking Tamra. You almost died, girl. Get a sense of what matters in the world. But Shannon, this is like, the world is your oyster. I mean, David was fucking crazy. You read these texts from Lesley.